Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Been struggling to get out recently, mainly because I'm lacking transport other than trains, etc. But I'm back on another run camp. So yeah, this channel is endangering of becoming a running channel, it seems. Yeah, Molly is with me, and I'm going to the same place actually as the last camp, but a different route, and I've got company this time. Going to meet Jay, Goonie Bushcraft. That should be a cracking night. I'm just about to hit a whole bunch of housing estate before I get to Brierley Forest Park, so I'll bring you back with some more enjoyable scenery. Right, don't worry, it's not exactly the same video as last time, but this first part of the route is very similar again. Well, we've just arrived in Brierley Forest Park. The route is very similar, as I just mentioned, but this time I don't think we followed the Silver Hill Trail for quite so long as last time. A lot busier this time as well. I was coming through quite late last time. Back on the Silver Hill Trail, and I promise you this isn't the same video, you're not going mad. I'm pretty sure this time I spend less time on this section of trail. We probably cut off a bit earlier, because this time I'm coming to that pub from the top of the village rather than from the side, so yeah, should make it a bit more interesting. It's a little bit further this time. Last time was 17, this time 21, but it could always end up being a tad bit further, because I have made a couple of tiny little navigation errors, but not amounting to any great real distance yet. Maybe 100 meters, I don't know, possibly, if that. So I just clicked over the 7 miles, which means I'm a third of the way in. I'm actually making pretty solid time. Really happy with the pace. I had a bit of a error with me planning earlier. I forgot someone was coming around my house to buy something that I was selling. And because of its location, I had to go back home. Luckily I'd only gone a mile. I say only. Yeah, go back home, get the thing down, leave it with my lad who can give it to the guy who's going to pay for it. So that put me back 45 minutes. But yeah, like I said, I'm making good time. And this week what I've done with me running is I've cut my mileage down in anticipation, kind of a taper, if you will. So I've done one less run, but that one less run would have been a 7 mile, so that's 7 miles less, so my legs should be a lot fresher for this longer journey. That's the plan anyway. This will be my longest run, obviously carrying all the camping gear, which I haven't weighed this time, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a similar weight, 6.5, say, for argument's sake. Alright, let's get back on the run. Shelf Common, I think I just saw a sign for. I think this is still part of the 5 Pits Trail. But yeah, some nice views if you can see them. Never sure how well they come out on the GoPro until you get back to the computer to edit them. Coming up on halfway now. I'll give you an update shortly. I'm just over halfway now. Yeah, into me 12th mile. Yeah, feeling quite good. Left knee is a little sore. I think that's probably like ligamenty sort of pain, not like the knee joint itself or anything. And it's nothing major, just the only niggle I've got at the minute. Feeling good, lungs, heart feeling strong, definitely feel I can keep going. The only snag that's arisen is I'm relying on a pub to fill my bottle. Now I've got a little bit left with electrolytes in, but the plan was the second hour or the third hour of fueling was going to be done with the bottle filled with Tailwind, which is like a electrolyte slash calories in liquid form. Now the only problem is all the pubs I've been past were all way too early to need to glug this water and swap to Tailwind. And now I'm in this middle section, looking at the map. Looks like I'm a good way off any pubs close to the trail. So you can see how it goes. I mean, I'm feeling fine. I've probably got more water left than I should have, which is, as it happens now, a good thing. So I can make this last me. Just keep topping up. And it's not that I won't be able to do it. I could probably finish the run with just what's left, but obviously I'll be dehydrated as hell by the time I finish. I don't really want to have to do that. If you can keep hydrated, it will help keep that muscle fatigue at bay as well, which will make obviously the run harder if I'm starting to fatigue. Keep your fluids up, and that generally helps in that department. Right, my heart rate has dropped back down again. It's time to pick up the pace. We've just clicked 17 miles, and I forgot to check what the average pace was actually, but 17 miles. This is the distance I did last time, which means anything I do now is my longest run. So yeah, done my longest run. Done my longest run. Every step, just one more step. One more step. Yeah, it's gonna start getting difficult now. And the annoying thing is, this last bit is the hilliest section as well, with some steep ups and downs, so let's see how it goes. Whew. Oh, I'm blowing a bit now. Literally just peaked over mile 18. And from probably 16 and a half, 17, oh, it's been brutal. I mean, I've obviously already done the mileage beforehand, and this last bit is the most technical. Yeah, it's a lot more uphill, roots and rocks and stuff, which if this had been at the bottom, the beginning, it would have been alright, I guess. But no, this is feeling really tough now. 18, 21, 3 miles to go. I spoke to Jay earlier, told him I was a little bit delayed from some stuff I had to do before I left, which put me back 45 minutes, which is a shame because I'd probably be about there now. But hey ho, well, it's levelling out a bit, so we don't want Jay hanging around too long for us, so let's get a bit of a pace back on. Less than 2 miles. Jay, sorry to keep you waiting. But the views are pretty awesome up here. Definitely something to keep you going. Just look at the views. Forget about the pain. Look at the view. Right, we've got a flat bit, which we've not had for ages. So you know the score. Get moving. Let's get on with things, as we say. Here we are. Well, I say here we are. We're not at the end. But here we've got a cool rock outcrop. God, this last bit has been so difficult. I wouldn't say I've hit like the wall as such, but every time I try and start running, I'm struggling now to regulate my heart rate. It just goes up and above what I'm trying to run to really quick. So I've done a lot more walking in these last 3 miles, that's for sure. Let's touch the, it's not a trig but topo markery thing. The rock. Fantastic. I'll bring you back at the pub. Almost there. I'm almost coming over all emotional. I've already clicked over 21 miles. I think it's going to be nearer 22. And we're still running. So stoked. Feel bad for Jay. I made him wait so long. And he's here. Oh, brother. Oh, boom. Oh, bollocks.
Fair play, man. That is a distance.
Oh, it's a bit further than what I thought as well. I've already clicked over 21. Beer time, Jay. What do you reckon?
You've deserved it.
I feel I do, actually. Right, we're in the pub. I don't know if I filmed in here or not, actually, but yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Lovely, much deserved. Yeah, man.
Hey.
Right, we've left the pub now. Jay has very kindly can hardly lift it up. Obviously I can't run with a load of beer, so I've got a bag of beer. Thank you very much, Jay.
No worries, brother. Gotta keep the party going.
Here he comes now. Oh, here he comes. Like a bit of Star Wars. Like. It's hard work, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never gets any easier, this hilly ascent to the BCF. Come on, Mark. Through the gate.
Easy. Thank you kindly, sir.
So you've got these steps, and this field's quite steep.
Yeah.
Then we get a bit of a flat bit through the trees.
Full of bulls.
And then you get the ridiculous hill, which I did last time in the, well, I didn't do it in the pitch black because I had my head torch, but yeah, it was basically pitch black without my head torch. Oh, it is, isn't it? Cows everywhere. Well, this time, me and Jay have got to this quarry area quite a bit earlier than my last trip up here. So when I was harping on about the view before, you can actually see it this time. Yeah, it's fantastic. It is 25 to 7 now. We've got maybe an hour of daylight. We're easily going to get to camp to set up. And I'm just glad actually that you guys can see the view this time, because last time I was saying, oh, look at the view, and it was like pitch black and all you could see was street lights. But yeah, this time you've got something to see, guys. We are going up the ridiculous steep hill now. I was going to film this last time, but it was just literally pitch black and I only had my little head torch and it just wasn't lighting up enough. So I didn't put this in the video. But yeah, this is the last push.
Don't get any easier.
No, it doesn't get any easier. This is like ridiculous steep. Boulder City, as you can probably see. Big, huge, I think it's gritstone. Gritstone outcroppings everywhere. And it was quite hard actually under head torch last time because you can't see the path too well. You just got to keep going up until it levels out. And then you know you're at the top. Right, I'll bring you back when we're setting up. Here we got, look, Molly, Jay's pack, my kit explosion. And actually you can see my tent this time without the head torch, so we've just managed to get set up in the daylight, haven't we, Jay?
Yeah, just about, mate.
Just?
Yeah.
Jay's in my usual setup actually, look, with the Snug Pack Stratosphere. Fair play, mate.
It's one of my favourite purchases.
Yeah, no, I love it, mate. Quality setup. And the famous view. Let's have a look. So you've got the moon just through them trees, if you can see it. And the glorious cliff edge view. I think we are going to have a small fire tonight as well. I mean, I didn't have one when I was on my own. But as we've got here, I've noticed some like steamings from the ground, a bit of smoke, and it seems like someone was probably here last night, this afternoon. They've had a fire. They've covered it a little bit, but you can still see the smoke rising. So we are going to repurpose that, and we're going to have a little bit of a burn of our own on that same spot. About time to get some food on, I think, and all, because I'm starving. Right, so we're all set up now. We've got a little bit of a fire going for some food. It's beer time. Well, I've ran here. So I says to Jay, would you be all right bringing us some beers down? Because obviously running with beer is not ideal anyway, because it's just going to probably explode. And also, there's the weight factor as well. Well, this is what he's brought, look. Like a litre. Well, it's not all he's brought. No. This is a sample. It's, I don't even know what this is. Faxe. Faxe. There's a Viking on there, which is cool. But this is a litre. And yeah, I've just been doing a few bicep curls with this bad boy, because this is some serious alcohol.
It's only 5 UK units.
Only 5, so we can't drink on it. We can't drive on it, but we can definitely get drunk on it. Let's get it down as.
Oh, yes.
Tonight's food is another adventure food, pasta carbonara. I've just got me stove on the go. I know we've got a fire, but I brought my stove, so I'm bloody using it. And then just wait for this water to boil, and I'm absolutely starving now. It's 8 o'clock, and I'm ready for these calories. The fire roaring away. We've got Molly there plodding around, if you can just about make her out. There she is, look. I think we've got Jay now. We're setting up for a live stream.
We are, mate. Literally 2 minutes time, we are going live.
I would say head on over, but this will be released way after the live stream. Yeah, so we're just about to go live. And if you're watching this, it's entirely possible that you've already seen the live, because this obviously is coming out after that. So it's only going to be a short one. It's just basically going to be an update for our upcoming, I say Rat Pack meet, but it's also a grizzly gathering as well. So there's going to be 20 to 30 odd of us going there. Some random branch just landed on my nose then. Did you see that? Well, I'll catch you later. Time to go live.
Are you ready?
Ready, Eddie?
We're good. First and you're late. Hey, Mark's here. We are a little bit late, Mark. We've had technical issues,
Yeah.
mate.
And that's the end. A rather abrupt end to this video. But that's because after running the 22 miles, drinking in the pub, drinking copious amounts of ale that Jay, bless him, brought down. The next morning wasn't feeling too clever. Wasn't like a massive hangover as such, but yeah, I did feel a little bit sick. And in the end, I did have to make myself sick because it wasn't going to happen by itself, which did actually make me feel a little bit better, to be honest. The plus side is though I had no achy legs from the run, which was awesome. So me reducing mileage in the week definitely paid off there. Also, it absolutely bombed it down in the night, so everything got soaked. So between miserable morning weather, feeling a bit rough, I just didn't film anything. No outro on the way home, no walking out from camp or anything. Hence this filming on me dog walk, just on the trail. Maybe just saw Molly skulking in the grass there. But we had a fantastic time. Really good camp. Massive thanks and respect for Jay for bringing the beer down, otherwise it would have been a much quieter night. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I certainly had a good laugh actually rewatching this footage whilst editing. Yeah, quite good. So I hope you've enjoyed it too. And if you have watched this far, thank you very much. Thanks to everyone for liking, commenting and subscribing to the channel. Until next time, goodbye.